Howdy everyone, I want to show you how to restring a King 3BF string linkage rotor. This instrument is from the 1970s at the end of the Seabird Corporation era. I have everything already undone. This screw is a little bit loose, and I've got a piece of thin nylon string with a knot at the end so it can't come through if you pull it. You can also use fishing line or go to an arts and crafts store. And the important thing is it doesn't have elasticity. So that way the mechanism functions properly. So the first trick is to get some sort of thing. I'm using a cork here, and put it right here where the lever arm makes contact with the valve, because otherwise you would have to hold it the whole time, and it's very difficult to keep it in the same spot. And if you don't do this, the rotor will clank metal on metal here, and it's really bad. So once you have that set, you can just pull this down, get the spindle and push it to the left. And now we're gonna bring the string around in S shape. Just like that. And just do it up once, because it's kind of difficult to screw down. For the screwdriver, I've got a Swiss Army knife. These are really handy. The can opener has this very small one, and then the bottle opener has a larger one. They're both useful. So now we're just going to screw this down. And don't rush it, because you don't want to strip the screw or make a dent. Sorry if it's a little obstructed. I'm just tightening the screw down. Okay. So that's nice and tight now. And so now this is a trick. Instead of just wrapping it around the top, it can slip off and it's really bad. So instead, why don't you just put it underneath, so it's underneath that piece of string. Pull it nice and tight. Okay, so now we're going to thread through this tiny hole here, and so you're going to want to wet your finger. Okay. And just be like really patient with it. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to use the Swiss Army knife in a different way. So, yeah, the fraying is really annoying. Okay. So just push this part down, just tighten it, make sure this is all good. And now you're just going to loosely wrap it around the screw, and then if you're confident, you could even put it through the loop, which is a very thorough way to do it. Patience is everything. And what you want to do is actually to also pull the slack a little bit. I'm not trying to cut it, I'm just pulling the slack. And now you're going to pull the slack out. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to screw it down. I'm gonna use the bigger. And I am really screwing it tight. I really don't want it to slip. So you can cut the slack if you prefer. And now you can take out the cork, which was holding the lever in place. So you can see there's a natural clearance. That's a trick that I invented. That's my trick. So it's now yours. And so now you can just oil up the rotor and make it quieter. But yeah, that's how you get the perfect rotor every time. Hope you enjoyed.